Is here. You want the whole box? Really?
Well, no, not
All right,
the whole box.
all right. Cheese, that's a cheese. Yeah. Julia wants cheese. Who's your favorite movie star? They're here. Well, who do you want to talk to? Oh, Sandy? Sandy, you have money. You've got a lot of money. You can tip him, right?
Sure, I'll take it.
Where's Harvey Weinstein? Harvey. Harvey. No pressure, only 1 billion people watching. Whatever you feel is right.
Not CERN admitting we are in communication with fallen angels
collider.
in another dimension.
And these beings that they're in communication with. So we're talking about the premier scientists on planet Earth right now who are actively engaged, according to their own words, communicating with something with a personality, in their own words, from another dimension. And that's the purpose of the collider. I mean, people need to understand, this is not science fiction, this is fact.
That's correct. What I write about in my novels,
right,
I place a storyline that is embedded with science fact. Everything that I present publicly in the books, public speaking, is all drawn from their own scientific journals and white papers. And then I'm able to see what they're doing. Not just extrapolate, but see in the real time what it is they're doing. Not a future agenda, but what they're doing right now today. The imminency of what they intend to do, which is opening this gateway. And understand that the world of science in terms of particle physics also overlaps into DNA, into biology.
Yes.
There's a multifaceted, multi-level agenda at play, not just with CERN, but it's proof of concept feeder labs around the world that feed into CERN. So we are talking about changing humans, changing the planet. We're talking about not only bringing in information through a portal, but we're also talking about definitively changing our way of life. This is a threat to our existence, to the creation of mankind.
A threat to our existence, a threat to the creation of mankind. So they're communicating with some kind of entity. You and I would believe that these entities are fallen angels.
Right.
Are we really living in the year 1724? What if I told you we're not actually living in the year 2021? The year currently is 1724. In the 90s, German historians proposed the phantom time hypothesis, which pretty much means 300 years of our history is missing. Before our modern calendar, people way back in history actually used a calendar called the Julian calendar. And on this, an extra day was added every 128 years. Well, in 1582, the Pope introduced the Gregorian calendar, which is the one we use today. When we switched to the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar to account up for the extra day every 128 years, we should have added 13 days. But we only added 10, which means we're missing 300 years of history. And this means we're actually living in the 18th century.
TikTok, please do not ban me for this. Can we expose the real reason why dinosaurs are not here today? I'm not taking any chances. So they said white dinosaurs are extinct because an asteroid hit the Earth. Well, my theory is that they were killed by the aliens. I mean, just hear me out. So these asteroids just hit directly all over the planet, killing all of the dinosaurs. It gotta be something else for me. You're telling me these asteroids hit all of the dinosaurs and they all just went extinct? Well, I say them asteroids were actually missiles. I know you're probably like, why would aliens come kill the dinosaurs? And I could only think of human evolution. Now, in ancient Sumerian text, there is this group of deities called Anunnaki. It is said that they created humans, engineering our DNA and having advanced technology. You know, UFOs, all of that. It's gonna be hard to keep the humans alive while dinosaurs are surrounding the Earth. And I'm not just making this up, they have put these theories in movies. Prometheus, and a Marvel one called The Eternals. Now, in the Marvel movie, they were supposed to upgrade humanity's consciousness to a very high vibration and destroy the planet. Same thing in Prometheus. Now, there has been talk about dinosaurs being on the center of the Earth also. You know, Hollow Earth theory, where China found an underground forest. If you've ever watched the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth, they went there and they saw dinosaurs. Now, if you don't believe me, it's fine. But the government has told us that they spotted UFOs, they know that higher beings exist, and all of that. So did this Anunnaki group, or aliens, whatever you want to call them, missiled off the dinosaurs for the evolvement of humans? It's just kind of hard to believe the destruction of dinosaurs came from asteroids. I mean, they already showed us in the movie Jurassic World how it is living with dinosaurs. We wouldn't be able to survive, so they had to get off the planet. Or go someplace where we're not there. I mean, they all can't be extinct. But let me know what y'all think. Stay dangerous.
You ever wonder what the last words of Satanists are on their deathbeds? The man you see right here is Anton LaVey. He is the founder of the Church of Satan in America. And on his deathbed, he said something that was a little frightening. These are his last words. Oh my, what have I done? There's something very wrong, there's something very wrong, there's something very wrong.
And on his deathbed, he must have got some revelation or an angelic appearance or something. And he went into shock and he said, oh my, what have I done? He said, there's something very wrong.
This is another famous occultic Satanist from the early 1900s. He is known as the father of the New Age movement, and also the father of the sexual and culture counter-revolution in the 60s and 70s, and also the drug revolution. This man's name is Aleister Crowley. He's an occultist, a warlock. He's been in many cults, and he created his own cults as well. According to witnesses, before he died, he would pace around his room. He looked frightened and worried. And these were his last words before he died. I am perplexed, aka I am confused.
Elon Musk, founder of Tesla and CEO, took aim at the Large Hadron Collider at CERN. The fact that he has returned and is now tweeting out an image in which he refers to the Large Hadron Collider at CERN as demonic technology should not in the least bit surprise any of us at this time. The Large Hadron Collider, LHC, is the world's largest and most powerful particle accelerator, and it is located underground in Geneva, Switzerland. For those who are unfamiliar with what the LHC is, let us explain. The European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN, is responsible for the construction of the Large Hadron Collider. This project involved the participation of more than 10,000 researchers from hundreds of universities and research facilities across more than 100 nations. The Large Hadron Collider is now doing research to identify dark matter by slamming atoms together using its unique accelerator in the hopes of making a finding that might revolutionize the scientific community. According to research conducted at CERN, all of the stars, planets, and galaxies in the cosmos combine to make up only 5% of the total amount of matter in the universe. Elon Musk may have a role to play in the implementation of an ambitious new plan developed by scientists to investigate the secrets of the universe, stating that the research institution CERN had contacted him in 2019. According to Musk, the head of CERN, Fabiola Gianotti, had a conversation with him about the possibility of his tunneling company excavating tunnels for a new particle accelerator that would be 4 times larger than the one currently in use, LHC. Boring Company, founded by Elon Musk, is an infrastructure company primarily devoted to the construction of new tunnels for the purpose of reducing traffic congestion. Musk has stated that the Boring Company has the potential to save tens of billions of euros. Soon after that, the European Organization for Nuclear Research made public a design report for a new particle collider that they are calling the Future Circular Collider, FCC. The FCC would be almost 4 times as large as the LHC, which spans a distance of 27 kilometers, just under 17 miles beneath Switzerland. The Large Hadron Collider was just turned back on by CERN on July 6th, and Elon tweeted out the picture exactly 6 weeks and 6 hours after the LHC was turned back on. Elon's tweet had a picture that reads, "Please let me use the CERN Large Hadron Collider. I am normal and can be trusted with a demonic technology unlike anything the world has ever seen." It should not come as a surprise that Elon's tweet received a tremendous amount of attention and divided the internet. Many users mocked him, and only a few agreed with Musk's point. One user wrote in support of Musk, "The possible outcomes are all unfathomable. Why would we, as a populace, allow them to test without restriction?" To which a user responded, "CERN's particle accelerator can't create a cosmic black hole. The machine also won't cause a shift in time or space. The machine is being used by researchers to analyze how particles work in the universe. Maybe Musk, with all of his resources, is more knowledgeable about CERN than we are." One of the most serious concerns is that the Large Hadron Collider may produce something that will end the world. A variety of hypotheses anticipate the existence of extra dimensions, not just the 3 spatial and 1 temporal dimension that we know exist in our 4-dimensional space-time, but at least 1 more spatial dimension that exists in our universe. Is Elon Musk correct in calling it demonic technology?
Oh, so you want proof we're living in a simulation? Well, check this shit out. You're only gonna hear the word that you're reading. Don't believe it? Let's try again. Follow for more.
According to Max Laughlin, the Large Hadron Collider is the device that led humankind to move into a new universe. The young prodigy recorded videos where he elaborated on his assertions and the portal that CERN researchers opened. His hypotheses about our world include how CERN experiments are threatening to break the fabric of our existence and move us to a parallel reality. He argued that the experiments performed by this machine may have shattered the universe, causing humanity to exist in a parallel reality.
Once you see Cardi B do this, you will know she is treading on very thin ice.
Thank you, Jesus! Thank you, Jesus! Jesus, Jesus, Jesus!
Cardi B, Jesus is not like you and he's not like me. He's the only one to die for sinners and the only one to rise from the dead. And that is why we need to treat his name with respect.
The part of our mind that survives death and is connected to the body. It is what makes us who we are. Yes, it goes to a different place, but it's still the same person. It's very difficult to explain, but it is out there. In the universe. Well, the soul is what makes us who we are. We are born with a soul, and after death it remains with us. It's rather difficult to explain without giving away spoilers, but it's out there in the universe somewhere. It's a bit like a cloud that is floating around and has a connection to your body when you are alive, but after you die, it goes back into the universe. Not quite. It's called purgatory. Purgatory is a place where souls go to be purified before they enter paradise. Yes. One can never know for sure, but logic says that we have souls and that these souls have a future. The soul is the part of our mind that survives death and is connected to the body. It is what makes us who we are. Yes, it goes to a different place, but it's still the same person. It's very difficult to explain, but it is out there. In the universe. Well, the soul is what makes us who we are. We are born with a soul, and after death it remains with us.
Watch this. I will never look at this movie the same ever again.
No, no way.
You have a planet to save, Laura.
You've got me confused with somebody else. I work part-time at a pizzeria.
2 days ago, I was running a post office in Truro, Mass. You are who you are. Laura, you are the light, the leader of your people, their spirit, and their hope. The power is within you to save the planet. I protected you until it was your time. Your time is now. You are going to save the world.
No, I can't be.
You know things before they happen.
I'm a Libra.
You're Zarthan. When you get sad, it always seems to rain.
Well, lots of people get sad when it rains.
It rains because you're sad, baby.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen carefully. Watch, watch, watch.
Never is.
No, listen to this part. Listen to this
We
part.
are who we are. Even if we sometimes forget.